Deadwax.
Ooh la la, ah wee wee. Ooh la la, ah wee wee. Hey. Ooh la la, ah wee wee. Hey. Ooh la la, ah wee wee.
What's up, all you Hannah Montanas and those mountains you could climb, and welcome to the Deadwax Show with Waffles The Stooge and our extra special guest judge, guest star, guest friend, Danny!
It's me, guys! I'm back.
It's our longtime friend, Danny. This is your 17th episode on the Deadwax Show? 18th?
I feel like it's only third, unfortunately. You guys just
my-
don't invite me enough.
Yeah,
I need
what's
like a
the whole jacket?
catchphrase. So people are like, oh, I wish Danny was back on another episode.
I know.
Have a good catchphrase, though.
We'll get you one. Because, as Stooge, you mentioned we get, the 5-episode jacket, right?
Yeah, the Five Timers Club. I think it's like a
Five Timers
rope,
Club.
isn't it? I can't remember. I don't
So
know.
close.
I think it's like a velvet enema. It's insane. It's
Do you-
yeah.
Do you use the same StreamYard link every time? Can I just pop in random episodes in the future
Yeah,
that
that'd
not
be
let you
great.
guys know? Like,
Just
hey, it's
bombard it.
Danny!
Yeah.
What are you guys
I'm-
talking about today? Okay.
I'm having an emotional moment on the show, being like, and honestly, Stooge, that was the worst day of my life, and I'm really getting through it. And then you pop in, you're like, hey guys, what's up? It's me, Danny.
Wouldn't it be better if we had sex together? That's the song I would just sing coming in.
Yeah, and then you're just gone. You just
Yeah.
disappear. Yeah.
Love it.
So longtime listeners will remember that Danny has joined us for an episode before, and he was in our tournament, our trivia tournament.
That was rigged.
It was very rigged.
Yeah.
I was doing great, and then you threw me to Imagine
Dragons?
Dragons with an
Good
expert on
memory.
Imagine Dragons.
Good memory.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember. It was the most devastating moment of my
It's
life.
Did you lose that one?
Yeah, I did. The Imagine Dragons won.
Who were you up against? I can't remember.
What
can't
is
either.
her name?
Was it
I-
Alex?
Yeah, it was Alex.
Oh, because
Oh yeah. She ended up winning it all. So hey,
And now I'm
listen-
proud of her. I'm okay losing to her because she was badass. And I'm glad I beat Benny when I did the Motion City one.
You guys were like the true guinea pigs, dude. That was like the first one we did, and we were
Yep.
kind of out the kinks, and but
And
yeah,
I killed
you
it.
guys-
Danny's
Mhm.
often who we look to for kinks, so that was perfect.
Yeah, I'm full of kinks.
Yeah, it's true.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So, Danny, real quick, we do have longtime listeners who love and remember you, but give us a quick intro about yourself for those who may not know.
My name is Daniel. I live in Detroit, Michigan. You need to have background music to this, please.
Detroit Rock City.
I am a graphic designer by night and a
Nice.
record store clerk by day.
Heck
I
yeah.
have a podcast myself called Beside Ourselves Podcast. I also have a horror podcast called Bourbon and Blood. I like to take videos and put them on TikTok. Some of them are appropriate and some of them are not. Please follow me. Ecto Cooler Ghost everywhere.
So,
And thi-
Danny, could you paint me like one of your French girls?
I will paint you.
Designer.
I will paint you hard.
Oh my gosh. This is getting great.
I don't know if that was sexual or not. I just
That
wanted-
was
it's gonna be a
crazy, yeah.
it's gonna be like a paint by numbers, but it's gonna be a hard one. That's what I meant
Yeah.
by hard. It's gonna be like little numbers everywhere.
Yes.
Mm. Ah.
Man, we got, for those watching, this is getting real sexy real quick. So this episode's going to be great. Yeah. Should we launch into recent pickups for any? Yeah, let's do it. Danny, you're
Let's
our
do
guest.
it.
Will you start us off with any records you recently picked up you want to show the world?
Sure. If you follow me on TikTok, you'll know these two because of the last two videos I posted. But
Nice.
I finally got Yeah Yeah Yeahs.
Oh, yeah.
Tell, which is, I mean, it wasn't hard to get. You could have ordered it on Discogs, but it was usually from far away with crazy shipping.
Yeah,
Mhm.
But
it's not the
finally,
worst.
yeah. Finally,
Shipping.
was able to get at my local store, and it was only like $28, which is the price I wanted to pay. Then I also pre-ordered some of those drive-through records things, and I got my
Yes.
first one, The Starting Line.
Heck yeah.
What kind of band are they?
They are a extreme metal. I would say Norwegian metal.
Oh, okay.
Have you heard of black metal? They summon Satan with every song, and then they return him at the end of every song.
Waffles is very familiar with Norwegian wood.
Yeah, totally.
Ooh. Is
It's
it
my
hard?
favorite song.
Oh, it's a
Favorite
song?
Beatles song, yeah.
This is what's happening right now. Is like a joke within a joke within a joke. This is
That's like
this
over
is
a year old.
Inception. Like, yeah, this is insane.
I love it.
Don't
would
move
love-
on. What's the starting line?
I told you.
Oh, he's right. Yeah, they sacrifice animals.
No, they are a sweet drive-through records pop punk band from the early 2000s that was short-lived. 3 amazing albums and a bunch of sick-ass EPs.
Oh,
I
nice.
could be wrong. They might have a 4th album. I'm pretty sure just 3,
think
though.
they're 3,
Don't quote
yeah.
me.
You're being quoted, so
No!
Our Instagram post about this just has that quote ready to go.
everything.
Stooge, go
Failed
for
you all.
Fine, real quick. I
Go
got Boardwalk Bumps Volumes 1 through 3 by Inglewood. If
Who's
you've never,
that?
yeah, that's totally fine. He's kind of a lesser known. Kind of makes like what would you classify him as? Like kind of like pop beats.
Okay.
I don't know. Like it's like music that I would imagine listening to if I'm just like having a little get together on a yacht. I don't know how else to describe it.
It's
So
yacht
yacht
music.
rock?
But
Yeah.
not Jimmy Buffett. No. It's not yacht rock though.
Okay.
There's
But
nothing
it's
wrong
like-
with yacht rock.
It's shaking. Yacht rock's great. I like yacht rock. I can get down to that. But
Yeah.
anyways, if you just look him up, he's on Apple and Spotify and all that jazz. If that enticed you, the description I gave.
It did. I actually really like the album art. That's really cool.
And then the next one I got to share is Presidents of the United States of America. Is that just what this album is called? I can't
Yeah.
remember what it's called if not. But it's got all the hits on it, and it's the band
The
box.
one hit.
Oh, please.
Oh, look how pretty that is. Oh
is
my
very pretty.
gosh.
Gold foil looking thing. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Guys,
that's what
Do
sold
you
me on.
remember 8th grade when that album came out and people were just singing Peaches nonstop?
Dude, I was singing
I don't-
Lump too because of the
Lump.
what you would call Weird Al Yankovic.
So you're singing
Song.
Gump.
Yeah,
Nice.
but that's what got me into Lump. So,
Millions of peaches, peaches for me.
mhm.
Is that a sexual song? Are they trying to get
Very.
us something?
Yeah.
So they have millions of female friends that they're getting close with?
Sure.
Oh,
Just
I mean,
peaches. Yeah.
Was this before the emoji? Did the emoji get inspired by them?
There was a time before emojis.
I don't even remember.
That sounds
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah.
How did you flirt?
Alright,
That sounds
what you
terrible.
waffle?
You would flirt by making your aim away message something like, I'm lonely tonight, come kiss my neck. And then someone would be like, oh, that's such a cute lyric. What's it from? And you're like, it's not a lyric. Come on over.
I made that up. Yeah, that's insane. So I got 3 as well.
Oh, wait, what'd you get?
This is Outcry by Neverending Game, super bomb hardcore band. And it's
Ooh.
for those just listening, it's a clear record with a blue blob in the middle and a black splatter. Turned out really great. And you can't really see this on the show, but this is one of those that like the front is embossed, so it has like the red letters raised.
You
So you
kind
can
of
sit
can't
there
see
and
it.
feel it. Sitting there feeling your records like this.
I do that without the emoji.
Mhm. This is a great shot of me right there. I love
I know.
this.
This should be
angle.
your
Mhm.
cover of the.
Anyway, I love this album. It's one of my favorite albums of the year. Next
Whoa.
one is A Bitter Descent by Another One Down. They're a pop punk band. They're actually my buddies. This is a blue record with a yellow splatter, so it makes it like green. It's really
Yeah.
fun. If anybody likes pop punk, I highly recommend Another One Down. They're from Connecticut,
Down Connecticut.
I think. They're from another state that I don't know of. So,
I don't think I've ever met somebody from Connecticut.
It's a great record,
Connecticut.
oh, that was really funny. And then the last one that
That's
I
the most unfunny. That was really
oh,
funny.
that was really funny. The last one I'm really
I get
stoked
those
on
all the time.
is,
Don't worry.
the new Hot Mulligan album.
Oh, I got that too. I should have showed that off. 'Cause I
Oh
love
my
it.
Gosh, it's so perfect. This is which one did you get? I got the cloudy blue.
It's just blue. It's
Oh,
the
it's just
retail.
blue. Hey, no judgments.
You didn't get the cloudy part.
The clarity.
No, I got let
Um,
down.
Any fans of emo, pop punk, pop music, happy music, sad music should listen to this record. It's fantastic.
And listen to the song about him losing his cat and then just sit in
Oh
the corner
my
and cry.
gosh. So
a
for
good
those
song.
who don't know,
Such a good song.
Hot Mulligan is the funniest band because their song titles are just insane and ridiculous, but the lyrics are very sad. So here's some of the song titles just real quick. John the Rock Cena, can you smell what the Undertaker? Shouldn't have a leg hole, but I do. It's a family movie. She hates her dad. Shh, golf is on. Stuff like that. But
Yeah.
the lyrics are painfully sad.
Yeah,
So
the
good.
John Rock Cena sounds like a good one.
They're great. It's one of the best albums I've heard in a long time. So
Ba-ba-da-ba. That was
That's
the John
John
Cena thing.
totally.
It was a little more feminine with the way I was singing it, but it worked.
Yeah.
Worked for me.
It's John Cena. Beep, 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 beep.
Are you in a K-pop group and that's your part of
Trying
the
to be.
Yeah.
Reach out to me, K-pop groups, if you're looking for a 5th member
The
who's a
three of
little
us should
overweight and has a beard.
No, the 3 of us should start a K-pop group. I love it.
Well, something with do with pentatonics. They're like they do that kind of stuff, right?
No, we gotta
Pentatonics
do.
does
It's got to be
acapella.
K-pop. So
right.
that means we don't actually do any of the producing. We just look really cool and white, and it's almost like a boy band, but you have to sing in Japanese.
You might not
In
know this.
Korean.
Yeah, in Korean, but
In
yeah, we're doing K-pop, not J-pop. I actually know some Korean, and I lived in Korea for a while.
So you're the lead singer of our group.
Yep, he's got it. We'll call ourselves the Cake
Anything
Pops.
I'm known for, it's great vocals, right?
Yes.
Yo.
I'll just be in like a big wind room with a bunch of drapey
it.
white stuff, like
Yeah.
a yoga. I don't know. I'll look sexy with my beard.
Heck yeah.
All right.
Okay,
Oh, this worked out well. We just started a band
We just started a
group.
K-pop group. Look at that.
What was it called?
It was called the Cake Pops. For those who did not know, right before we started recording, Stooge has a microphone right now, and he was doing some ASMR. And let me tell you something, y'all
Hot?
would pay to hear it. It was great.
I was just doing Black Keys lyrics.
Oh, nice.
It was hot. Yeah. So subscribe to Stooge's either Patreon, private Snapchat.
I wanted love. I needed love.
I'm sweating.
Most of all.
Ugh,
Anyways,
calm down.
we should name our K-pop band Mogul Shippo, and that stands for I Want to Eat.
Yes!
Okay.
Mogul Shippo.
I love that.
There you go.
That's like the Pokemon theme song. Let's get into today's topic.
All
Sure.
right.
What are we talking about?
Here's what we're talking about. We're talking about bands that aren't bands, but are bands, but are not bands. And what do I mean by that, you may be asking? When you're watching a television program or a flick, a movie cinema experience, and there's a band or a musical artist, and you're like, this rules, but they're exclusive only to that movie program or
Right.
whatever. Say again?
That cinematic universe.
That cinematic universe. That's what we're talking about today. We're going to be doing a bracket with our buddy Danny about what are the best fictional artists.
Yep. So like, we're not going to be talking about, Walk the Line or Elvis or Rocket Man or nothing like that. This is about Josie and the Pussycats and what's that one band called? The Turn It Up to 11. Spinal Tap. All those great ones.
Wow.
I know. I had a brain fart for a second.
We love farts here, so it's all good.
Yep. So, Danny, we talked about this beforehand. Like, what's the criteria? What are we basing these?
Yeah, what should
off
we?
of? And
Talent and sex appeal is probably the number 2 and 1.
Okay.
and those are great ones. I was gonna say I'm open to any argument you want to make as to why this one is superior over the other, and that could be the members, the sex appeal, the quality of the music, the movie that they're in. Any argument you can make, I'm open for it. So
All right.
we're gonna have ourselves a good old hearty master debate here.
This is
All
going
right.
real well.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I want to point out a few that you left out. Should we do this afterwards?
Do it after. Yeah.
Oh, all right.
You do it after.
Start writing these down.
I want to talk about why
Danny's
you're
got thoughts.
bad.
You left out some important ones.
Mm.
Important.
Sick.
Well, if they were important, they would have been on it.
Oh, T.
Damn, boy.
Ding. Okay.
Kitty's got claws.
Are we ready to do this? Are we ready?
Yeah,
All
let's
right,
do it.
Stooge, we're
Let's do
ready.
it.
So I'm going to go ahead and go with this bracket. I'll also give a quick sample of each artist. So, the listener can be a little informed as well. Because I'll be honest, some of these I wasn't super familiar with before the bracket as well. So first one we got here, the kick off the bracket. We've got Powerline from the Goofy movie versus Mouse Rat from Parks and Rec. So let me go ahead real quick. Just give everyone a quick sample. I put together a little playlist here. Let me see if I can find my power. Okay, here's a Mouse Rat just to start it off.
Okay.
This one's called The Pit. Because I believe season 1 was all about some pit that needed to be filled in.
Yes, I was in the pit. You were in the pit. We all were in the pit. The pit. I was in the pit. You were in the pit. We all fell in the pit.
So there you go. That was
That was Mouse Rat.
Mouse Rat. And I'm wondering if I might have accidentally deleted the Powerline song from here. I'm not finding it on my list.
Don't
What are you
just sing it.
using?
Yeah, go and see. I'm using whatchamacallit, iTunes. Yeah. See,
So I
that's
know on
why.
Spotify, Ted Campbell or whatever, the musician that does the Eye to Eye and the other song from Goofy Movie, he has not given the rights. That's why a lot of those aren't on Spotify. You can listen to the Goofy Movie soundtrack, but his songs by Powerline are sometimes harder to find. Oh, you
It's
found it.
deep.
Yeah. We'll
It's
do
deep.
Eye to Eye is a great song, but here's Standout. I mean, if anyone's not watching, Waffles and Danny are in full-on dance mode.
Oh, Danny's like standing up.
Okay, I need to stop before we have a full-on riot on our
I know,
hands.
seriously. For those, I wish everyone got to watch this one physically because Danny just gave us a performance.
All I know
A
is
show.
that stand up.
So remember when
So,
I said how hot you were? It just gets hotter every time you talk and do anything.
I mean,
Oh,
I'm in sweats and stuff because I've been in a car for 9 hours.
Yeah, it's great.
I'm not sexy today.
So between Mouse Rat and Powerline,
yeah, today.
You want me to? Who's going first? What's happening?
You go ahead and go first, Danny. What are you going to vote on? What's your reasoning here?
So my reasoning is Andy is not even the best musician in Pawnee. Mouse Rat is fine, but it didn't really take off until he started the music for his children's show, which is a totally different band besides Mouse Rats. However, like I talked about Tevin Campbell, let's be honest, Goofy Movie is one of the best soundtracks of the 90s. It's an amazing soundtrack. Eye to Eye is for generations. I'm going Powerline. It's Powerline.
Yeah.
That's the winner. I don't think you guys should even debate it.
fair.
The winner of the whole bracket, or just this
Yeah.
round?
The whole bracket. Yeah,
I do
the
have.
episode's done, guys.
I've thought about getting it, but I have like a painting. I have the Funko Pop and the shirt of Powerline. I was like, gonna
Oh,
wear
nice.
it all just to show
so
that
I
I'm
think
like
Powerline's gonna win.
not
the whole thing.
biased at all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll
So
say Powerline too. Like,
yeah, and that's a power line for me as well.
Yeah.
Goofy Movie, my favorite Disney movie by far. Friggin' it slaps, and it's so good, and
the
it
soundtrack is
breaks
perfect.
my heart that my kids don't appreciate it.
Oh,
What?
It's the old animation, and so there's
Yeah.
like this was this made in like the 30s or something.
yes.
And
So,
I do want to point out that Powerline is an amazing musician in that movie. But when Goofy sings that song when they first get on the highway, all
On the
you
open
road.
need is ooh, like Goofy.
that soundtrack literally is perfect.
Oh, it's
After
bop.
Today, love that song.
all right, and just so you guys know, I actually put polls up online as well,
Oh,
and
okay.
our listeners also had Powerline winning
where
by
did
6.
you put the
Okay.
polls?
Oh, on Vinyl Stooge.
On Instagram or
On Instagram. Yeah, sorry.
go in there now so I can vote?
Well,
He's gonna change every single one.
Oh, he's gonna
whatever he posts.
he's gonna fact
Don't
check.
spoil it, Danny. Don't look so you spoil
Oh yeah,
it
that's
for
true.
you.
I don't want
Yeah.
to ruin it. All right.
Yeah.
Power
I'm ready for the
line
next one.
68% of the votes.
Yeah, Powerline.
All right. Moving on to the next one here.
Okay.
Let me go ahead and go back to my bracket here to make sure
That
doing
took 3 minutes to get through, so we
we need to crank it up.
It'll be
Okay, here we go.
yeah.
All right. Crucial Taunt from Wayne's World and Infant Sorrow from either Forgetting Sarah Marshall or Get Him to the Greek. It's from
Oof.
2 movies there. So, Waffles, I'll let you go first on this one.
Do we have
Wait,
clips?
you gonna play him?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Let me get it real quick here.
You're fine.
Let's see which one comes up first here on the old player here.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Infant Sorrow.
Can you like skip into farther in the song?
I probably could.
I'm coming.
All right, so there's that. All right, let me
And
play a
that's
little.
Russell Brand's band, right?
Yeah, Russell.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Here's the next one. Oh no, wrong one. There we go. Not playing the right one. I'll fast forward a little.
Me down so hard when all I ever wanted was to love you. Why you wanna
All right, so there's a little sample for both of you.
Yeah. I'm going to go with the Wayne's World one. I actually never saw Get Him to the Greek. I saw Forgetting Sarah Marshall, but I find him to be way more forgettable music wise than even like Jason Segel in Forgetting Sarah Marshall. So I'm going to go with the Wayne's World one.
I'm
Forgettable.
also going to go with Wayne's World because she changed things in my body as a kid when that movie came out. I mean, I was actually changing before that, but that changed even more.
So that is another sweep there for
Man,
Crucial Taunt as well. So
have we
there
ever had a bracket that was this unanimous? Like, that's
I
insane.
mean, maybe it'll start to get a little more, I think
Some
in the beginning,
fights.
because there's so much, it's so easy.
Yeah.
But anyway, so let's go ahead and keep moving on then to the next one.
Okay,
We've got,
let's go.
I don't even know if I need to play music for this one. Okay. We can maybe play some
You
later
might.
on. It's Low Shoulder from Jennifer's Body and School of Rock from School of Rock.
Oh, damn it.
So if you want, I can play some music.
I mean, I really like Low Shoulder. Can we hear a little bit? And we should probably hear some School of Rock.
All right. Let me get you some Low
Don't
Shoulder.
worry. When we get into the second part of the bracket, we won't have to listen to these bands anymore.
Yeah, let me fast forward a little. Oh, sorry, the volume's not as loud.
It's okay.
Can you hear it?
Barely.
Kind of.
It's not good stuff.
Listen,
Okay.
they haven't sacrificed a virgin yet to get good, so
That's why the music wasn't good.
you can't get mad.
And what was the other one we're doing here?
School of Rock.
Here we go.
What's up?
I'll fast forward it just to get it going. I'm sorry, this song's already better than the other one.
Okay, Stooge, you're first to pick on this one.
Yeah, so I don't think it's a contest here, but then again, I've never seen all of Jennifer's Body. But just based on the fact that School of Rock, I think, does have the superior music compared to the other band. They got Jack Black as well, who, if you just, I actually had a video of that, and that's why the quality was a little different. I couldn't find them on iTunes.
Okay.
The same thing with the other band, Low Shoulder. The singer is your typical looking douchebag kind of guy. And then this other one's Jack Black. And I just think the movie's better as well. Not to say Jennifer's Body's bad.
You've never seen Jennifer's Body, so you can't say it's better. Yeah.
But I have seen School of Rock, and I think it's a great movie. And you can't vote against kids. Can you vote against kids?
That's
this
true.
early? So that's my vote.
Can.
And that's why we have you on here, Danny.
Danny, what's your vote?
All right, so how do I even?
This is a tough one.
Back in like 2003, a little show called The OC came out, and I became pretty obsessed with Adam Brody. So I always thought he was the coolest guy ever, just his music taste and everything. And then a little movie came out called Jennifer's Body, where he had to sacrifice a virgin to become a rock star because he sucked beforehand, and they still kind of sucked afterwards. I've watched Jennifer's Body a lot more. I'm going to go with Jennifer's Body, the Low Shoulder.
Well,
This is our first time we don't agree.
counter argument. Jack Black didn't have to sacrifice anything because he was always just that damn good.
Have you not seen Pick of Destiny? He sacrificed plenty to
What did he
become an
sacrifice in that
amazing rock
movie?
god. I don't know. I love Jack Black.
Did they not have to sell their soul to the devil?
All right,
They
and I
beat the
love Jack
devil.
Black, but honestly, I know I'm low on the whatever here, but I think School of Rock is kind of boring.
Okay. Calm down. Calm down. We don't need to say hurtful things. We're just here to have fun.
Like, I would watch Shallow Hale over School of Rock.
Shallow hell.
Shallow Hale.
Okay. I need us all to calm down before we say something we regret. Okay.
But I
So
think
we
he's a
have one
musical
for
genius.
Low Shoulder, one for School of Rock. This sucks because Jennifer's Body is in my top 3 favorite movies. But School of Rock was wildly foundational to me as a human, so I'm going to say School of Rock. Because also I think the music to School of Rock is a lot more fun, and they're heroes. The music is coming from the heroes. In Jennifer's Body, the music comes from the bad guys, and you're not supposed to like it for a reason. So
Wow, I didn't know that was a criteria of liking the bands, is that they have to be good people.
I never said that. They're just the bad guys of the story. So I'm going to say School of Rock. I'm sorry, Danny. You're the love of my life. And
It's
Jennifer's
fine.
Body is the most perfect
Fine.
movie ever made. But sorry.
All right. So School of Rock is on. Let's go to the next one. We've got Faith Plus One.
Yes.
Taking on Dr. Teeth and what's it called? Rock of Mayhem or
The Electric Mayhem.
the Electric?
Oh, don't
Here's-
screw
here's-
that up.
Here's Faith Plus One.
You know,
For those who don't know, this is from South Park.
This is South Park. Eric Cartman clearly exploiting Christian rock music.
Yeah, they started a Christian out rock album.
Yeah,
It was great.
and it gets crazy or silly. So here we go.
well, that's why I wrote this song. I love you, Jesus. I want you to walk with me. I take good care of you, baby. Call you my baby, baby.
So good.
Do you need to hear more? It goes
Yeah.
further and like he like romanticizes Jesus in like
Yeah.
a romantic way, not just a brotherly love way. So it's silly. And then the other, let me go back to iTunes real quick. Do they have other songs besides that one from that episode, Waffles, or is that like the main hit?
The
They have
Jesus
like
one?
tons of. Are you talking about Faith Plus One or Dr. Teeth?
Faith Plus One.
No, Faith Plus One only exists in one episode.
Why'd you use that one and not Finger Bang?
Oh, Fingerbang would have been funny.
Oh, I didn't know. I wasn't super.
There's actually been like a ton of fake bands on South
Yeah,
Park.
lots of. I mean,
Yeah.
you could have used Randy's. What did he do?
Lord.
There was the one.
When he
There
did
was also
Lord.
a couple years ago that did a death metal band. Yeah. Oh, Randy as Lord was so funny.
Yeah, it was
All right, here we go. Dr.
Okay.
Teeth is coming on right now.
the Electric Mayhem.
Mhm.
Give me like a hurricane, electricity through my brain. Got a feeling that I can't explain. I only know it's true. We were looking for harmony, little place for you and me. It's a rhyme with destiny, and it brought me back to you.
All right, there you go. I think you get the idea from that.
Danny's the first one to go this time.
I am a gigantic, humongous lover of the Muppets. I've always been a fan of the Muppets. That's how me and my wife met. We talked about the Muppets.
Is that cute? I love that.
When I was a kid, if I didn't want to be a rock star, I wanted to be a puppeteer for Jim Henson.
Yeah.
So that's not even the best Dr. Teeth song. Is that from the new show?
I don't.
I haven't
don't-
watched the new show yet, which really disappoints me. I will. I just need to sit down. But like, I'm gonna go with Dr. Teeth. And though I love South Park, this was actually a pretty hard one because that's a hilarious episode.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go Dr. Teeth.
All right, Waffles, you.
I'm also gonna say Dr. Teeth. I love South Park. It's my favorite show. But there's just so much more with Dr. Teeth. Faith Plus One is like a joke on a joke on a joke. But Dr. Teeth, they like genuinely made great music. So
Yeah.
I'll say Dr. Teeth.
Have you ever seen Animals drum solos? They're
I
amazing.
know. So funny.
Animal does get wild. I mean, honestly, I probably would have gone Faith Plus One, even though I'm not super familiar with it. But I was telling Waffles yesterday in the record store. We went to the record store together yesterday, and he started yelling at me in the record store because I said, I'm not really into the Muppets. And I was like, I know you're into the Muppets, but I'm not really into it. And he goes off on how they're a cultural icon and how I'm
Yeah,
stupid.
they are.
Be my friend again.
Yeah.
Anyways,
You
it
I
guys
was,
pulled out a
still,
knife
right?
and I put it right into his kneecap and twisted.
Listen, have you gone back and watched any of the old shows?
He doesn't like the Muppets in general.
There's like
no,
when they had musical
Yeah.
guests, like when they did Alice Cooper and he came onto the show and Alice Cooper sang one of his songs with the Muppets acting around him, like that changes everything. Like Paul Williams wrote so many great songs from John Denver. Like that show was pivotal with music, and it's not acknowledged enough for it.
Right.
That's all I
yeah,
have to
I'll plead
say.
ignorance on this. So yeah, don't listen to my opinion on this one. But that's what I probably would have gone with. I'm just letting you
I
know.
should have twisted that knife harder. Just kidding.
Well,
Just kidding.
Guys, Dr. Teeth's moving on, so that's
Hey,
great.
Dr. Teeth,
Moving
move
right
on.
along.
Rest in peace.
Both,
Social
both of those were submissions by Waffles anyway, so I didn't have either one of those when I was looking up the list. Let's see here. All right, next one. We got Pink Slip and the Weird Sisters. Pink Slip is from Freaky Friday. The Weird Sisters are from Harry Potter, apparently. So let me go ahead and it's not. I can already tell you, like, it's bad. The here you go. Here's the Weird Sisters, who aren't even girls, by the way.
Real music!
That's the joke.
I want to see your hands in the air! You're looking good! I'm gonna teach you a brand new dance tonight! Are you ready? Are you ready?
Your body like a hairy flow.
I learned to rock and roll. I spin around like a crazy elf. Dancing by himself.
Okay, so I don't think I need to play anymore.
What show is that from?
That's
Goblet
from
of Fire.
What is it?
Goblet of Fire. It's from the movie Harry Potter.
Okay.
So Goblet of Fire, like, somehow is simultaneously like the worst Harry Potter movie, but has like one of the most emotionally charged scenes in all of the Harry Potter
I
franchise.
could not disagree more.
Like, I don't know.
Goblet of Fire is one of the best movies.
I think Goblet of Fire is the only Harry Potter movie where I cried.
It's also one of the better Harry Potter movies. Move on to the pink slip before we get into a
How old
giant
are you
fight.
guys?
Like giant fight.
Pretty old. Yeah, why?
I feel like Harry Potter was fine. Oh, we're moving on.
No, go ahead. No, you go.
Harry Potter's fine to me. I've never been a giant fan. I watched them. I read the first book and got bored, but I'm not against. I mean, I understand there's a lot of things.
This podcast with both of you. Oh my gosh.
No, I'm just saying, like, I don't remember a band from Goblet of Fire. That's how much I've seen it like once.
Sweet goodness. Okay, great.
But I mean, I'm someone that LARPs and plays D&D, so I'm not against anything that Harry Potter brings to the world besides J.K. Rowling being a piece of shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm all for you loving Harry Potter.
Sure.
Do your thing.
Doesn't sound. Here we go.
Expelliarmus.
Pink Slip from Freaky Friday. Song's called "Take Me Away," and it's got Lindsay Lohan. So I don't think I need to play anymore. It kind of repeats the same sounds, but I mean, clearly the superior song of the two, I would argue. And I've never seen Freaky Friday, so
You've never seen Freaky Friday?
Seen Freaky Friday? No,
dude.
There's so much anger coming out in this episode from Waffles.
Seriously.
I also have not seen.
You are bullshitting.
But I've seen the
neither
new
of you have
horror
seen
version.
Freaky Friday.
No, that's
neither
not really.
of you have seen Freaky Friday.
Waffles is swearing now. That's how mad he is.
Holy shit! Okay,
I watched Legally Blonde for the first time this weekend.
I haven't seen that one either.
It was on TBS. We didn't have cable up at the cabin we were at, so.
Oh my gosh, this podcast. Oh, sweet Lord. So yeah, Pink Slip.
Pink Slip for you as well?
I'm gonna go Pink Slip. Is that the second one?
Yes.
Yeah, it was the better one. Yeah.
Oh my Lord.
All right. We'll submit that one. Okay, here we go. We're going to the next one. We've got the B Sharps from The Simpsons, Homer's quartet band, and then the Oneaters or the Wonders from That Thing You Do. And I'll go ahead and play some of that for you in just a second here, as soon as I can find. Here we go.
Doing that thing you do, breaking my heart into a million pieces, like you always do.
So that was the Wonders. Sorry to cut it off so quick. I'm trying to fly through them. Absolutely, that's a banger. Let's go ahead and play The Simpsons real quick for you.
Okay.
There's a little bit of a prelude on this one. Let me see if I can fast forward it.
And a one, and a two, and
Good job.
boom, boom, boom. Baby on board, how I've adored that sign on my car's window pane. Bouncing my step.
All right, that's enough for you there.
Okay.
Just get a little sample, just a little brain refresher.
It's your turn, Sir Stooge, to go first.
Oh, it's my turn to go first?
Yeah.
I thought I went first on the last one, but I'll go first. It's a tough one because that song by the Wonders is really good. I really enjoy it, but the B Sharps are from The Simpsons, and I love The Simpsons. And I love the backstory of the B Sharps more than I like the backstory of the band from That Thing You Do.
Yeah.
And I think the episode of The Simpsons, even though it's only 20 minutes in length when you cut out commercials, is more entertaining than the hour and a half of That Thing You Do. Yeah, I said it, Danny. I said it. And so for that reason,
Danny's jaw dropped.
for all those reasons, I'm going for the B sharps on this one.
Danny, let's hear what your thoughts are.
I mean, I do think the B Sharps one's amazing. I love The Simpsons. But That Thing You Do is such an iconic movie, and I love that movie more. And I actually think it's a wonderful amount of time of great movie. So I'm gonna go with The Wonders.
Oh,
or
dang.
The Owners.
The Oniders.
Oneaters.
Dang, dude. Okay.
They're
Now,
both great though. So what are you gonna do?
I am
I know
going to pick the B sharps. I'm so sorry. Same thing. The Simpsons is way more to me. I like That Thing You Do.
It's
I don't love
one
That Thing You
song
Do.
that's like 10 seconds.
I don't love
great
That Thing
song.
You Do. I don't even love it that much.
All right.
But we also had the Simpsons CDs growing up, and we played that one like on a loop.
Do you remember the God? It's like the Simpsons Do Blues.
Yeah.
CD. Oh, I want to find that.
Great
I remember
one.
having that.
They should put those on
good.
vinyl, dude. I'd buy all of those. Those are great.
Yeah.
I have a Simpsons vinyl.
You do?
Yeah, like the first album one.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
All right, then moving on. The B sharps move on. Let's go on to the next one. We got Robin Sparkles from How I Met Your Mother, and then Sing Street from the movie Sing Street. So this is gonna be a hard one for Waffles to decide because he actually doesn't watch either of these and hasn't seen the movie. Have you seen them, Danny? Sing Street or How I Met Your Mother?
I've watched all of How I Met Your Mother. I've never heard of Sing Street. Is that new or old?
Like within the last 5 years. I want to say 5 years old, maybe. So it's a great movie. I strongly recommend it to both of you. But I can go ahead and go first on this because I don't think it's gonna be any secret for anybody. Oh, let me play the music first, I guess. I'll play the music before I- Here, so let me go ahead and play you some Sing Street real quick. Let me just find it. Okay, here we go. So that song's called "Drive It Like You Stole It," and it's talking about grabbing the wheel of life and driving like you stole it, like living life to the fullest. So
I like that more than Robin Sparkles already.
What?
Dang.
How do you not like Robin Sparkles?
Dang.
I don't mind Robin Sparkles.
That's some tea.
Oh my gosh, Robin Sparkles is one of the best things about that entire show. So I don't know if you noticed in the playlist, I added like every band added like 2 or 1 songs, except for Robin Sparkles, I added 4.
I did not notice that.
Nice.
Because I love her stuff so much. I guess we'll play the song that made her famous, her first breakthrough song. So, little backstory: one of the characters on the show, Waffles, is Robin Scherbatsky, and she's like your typical like tomboy, kind of like drink whiskey, goes hunting kind of stuff. And she's from Canada, and in her teenage years, she turned into a Canadian pop star. And so it's just some random thing that you wouldn't think would ever come from this character, which makes it so great. But here we go. Here's this one's called "Let's Go to the Mall."
Okay.
That's okay. You know how my parents get. Whatever. I don't care, 'cause all my friends are gonna be there. Everybody come and play. Throw every last care away. Let's go to the mall today. Chloe Mouse, I love that.
It's
Wow.
It's fun.
Wow.
And then the other songs I won't play them right now, but there's Sandcastles in the Sand, P.S. I Love You. Like they're funny songs. So anyways, I mean you kind of have to watch the show, I think, to understand a lot of it, but it's great stuff. So
Okay.
do you want me to go first on this one? Because I think it's pretty obvious.
Sure, yeah.
Because Robin Sparkles has to be the one that I vote for because I freaking love that show. I love the story of it. They do like behind the music, an episode of her like behind the music, how like her downfall, and it's just all around great stuff. And the music's fun and catchy. One of the songs I didn't play for you is called "Two Beavers Are Better Than One." She ended up going on like a Space Teens math show.
Oh my gosh.
Space with what was the actor's name? Danny, he's dead now. He's in the show a lot. The Canadian, I'm forgetting his name.
I mean, I watched that whole show, but I didn't watch it religiously, so I don't remember.
Anyways, they go through space, and she's got a friend named Jessica, and they sing about, because they're from Canada, like their pets, they have pet beavers, and they sing a song called "Two Beavers Are Better Than One," but it's very much a sexual innuendo about being with it's funny that way.
This was good. I'm glad we got into the lore.
You've completely sold me.
What?
You've completely sold me, because the music you played for that other band, I was like, all right, I could actually see myself listening to this. And Robin Sparkles is funny, but the more you talk about it, man, where's my Robin Sparkles t-shirt?
The passion. The passion
Let's go to the
Stooge.
mall.
Yeah.
Today.
Is that your vote, Is that your vote, Danny?
Yeah.
Robin Sparkles? Okay.
What
I'll
would
say
you
Robin Sparkles too.
All right.
Let's make it unanimous.
What's the internet say on that one?
Oh, that's a good call. We haven't been doing those. Thanks, Danny, for the reminder.
I want to know what the internet thinks.
Does anyone else have a phone handy?
I record on my phone.
All right, let's see. So just so we can catch up a little bit too, School of Rock beat Low Shoulder by 95% of the vote. Dr. Teeth beat Faith Plus One. They got 58% of the vote. That was a close one. Pink Slip, 62% of the vote. B Sharp, 64% of the vote. And then Robin Sparkles was 68% of the vote.
We're pretty consistent then.
Yeah, they're pretty close too. Yeah. So,
yeah.
All right, let's keep going. We got to keep going. Next one, Fire Saga, which is from Eurovision, which is like a Will Ferrell movie, and Sadie and the Suspects, which is a band from Steven Universe. For all those who are familiar with that song. So, really quickly, I can play you some. Like this is from the Eurovision. Let me fast forward a little bit. Come on now. So that one's called Double Trouble. Okay. And Eurovision's about the TV talent show from Europe, just in case. And Will Ferrell and is it Rachel McAdams play like some like Scandinavian, like Swedish band or group or whatever you want to call it.
Okay.
So there's that one. And what was the other one again? I'm blanking for a second.
Yeah, they're
Sadie Killer and the Suspects.
Sadie Killer and the Suspects. Here we go. Here's Sadie Killer. This one's called Disobedience from actually the Steven Universe movie.
Thank you for gracing me with your presence. Good afternoon, sir. What can I do, sir? Just say the word, sir. Anything for you, sir. Your friends all say, sir, you don't deserve her.
All right, so that just gives you a little taste, or you can see what there are. So, who's going first on this one?
Danny.
I feel like you need to go first.
Okay. Happily, I will say Sadie Killer and the Suspects. I love Steven Universe. I never saw Eurovision, so my vote is Sadie Killer and the Suspects.
I saw Eurovision. I thought it was kind of boring.
Oh, dang.
And I've seen a good amount of the first couple seasons of Steven Universe, and I think it's brilliant, but I have not kept up on it, and I have not seen the movie you're talking about, but because of what it does culturally, I'm going to go Steven Universe.
Okay.
I also would have gone Sadie Killer and the Suspects. And I haven't really, I'm very familiar with the show because my daughter watches it and she loves it. It's like one of her favorite all time. And she got us to actually watch the movie and I cried. So
the movie's great. The movie's fantastic.
Check it out.
We own the soundtrack on vinyl because it's that good.
Yeah, man. I cried in the movie too. It was great.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
Damn.
So, and that's with me not having at that time, that's what was our gateway for me and my wife into Steven Universe because she always watched it, but we never really paid attention. And then we saw,
of course, yeah.
How is this this good? And so, anyways, it's a good show. So, the online team does not agree though. 66% of the vote going to Fire Saga. So yeah, it looks like our first disagreement there.
Wow, internet. Wow.
We don't disagree with each other, but the internet disagrees with us. Now that is saying something.
All right, here we go. Next one is Josie and the Pussycats versus Allie and Jack from A Star Is Born, the most recent one.
We don't need to listen. We have our answers. Are we ready?
Yeah. Josie.
Danny, go first
Josie
then.
and the Pussycats. Like Rachel Lee Cook was my first crush of all time.
Aww.
And Josie and the Pussycats was an amazing movie. Plus the soundtrack was stellar. I would love to find it on vinyl. And who cares about The Star Is Born? I mean, I like Lady Gaga. Do not get me wrong.
Take. Holy cow!
I've never seen A Star Is Born, the original, the second remake, or this new remake with Lady
There's
Gaga.
like 4 or 5 versions of it. Yeah.
Wait, first one was who
Third-
was the first one? The second one was Barbara Streisand, and
Yeah.
The first one's from like the 50s or 60s.
and then there's a third one, and then the
There's
fourth
one
one.
from- Two actually.
Yeah.
There's what?
There's one from the 30s, like 1934.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Don't
then
get me wrong, the songs were fine, but I mean, I like Lady Gaga. I'll go listen to a Lady Gaga album, not Stars Born.
Dang, Stooge, what are your thoughts?
I'm right there with Danny as well. I don't think A Star Is Born is bad, nor do I think the music is bad. But in my personal preference, I don't know, Josie and the Pussycats has a little more spunk as opposed to the middle-aged winding down his career story of a man, latching onto somebody is just, it's boring.
What about your vote?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, it's Josie and the Pussycats.
Can we play some just because?
I never saw A Star Is Born either, and I saw Josie and the Pussycats a million times. Yeah, great movie.
All right, here we go. Here's some.
This is A Star Is Born.
Oh, I should also mention that Rosario Dawson is one of my hall passes.
Dude, Rosario Dawson's so hot. Oh my god.
All three of those, only Tara Reid earlier in her career.
Yeah, younger Tara Reid.
But all three of them, amazing. Oh, just love them.
Dude, what a great movie. Oof.
All right. Josie and the Pussycats, moving on.
Okay.
Let me go ahead and submit that. All right, next one. Big Tasty from the Goldbergs or Four Town from Turning Red. So I think this would be a tough one for some people. Four Town made it because my wife made me at it because she loves Four Town so much. I don't know if have you seen the movie Turning Red?
Yeah.
I have not.
Okay. It's an animation about generational trauma and getting your period. It basically is what it's about. So
that's what it's about. No kidding.
It's not pandas.
What?
Not pandas. Yeah.
But Four Town, which is like a boy band from this movie, very enjoyable part of the movie. So that's why my wife wanted to enjoy it. But Goldbergs, one of my top 5 favorite sitcoms of all time. Big part of that being Barry Goldberg, aka Big Tasty, who comes up with the most delicious rhymes. And for that reason, I'm going with Big Tasty to advance in this one. Let me play you some music real quick, I guess.
Okay.
All right, here. Let's see if we can find you some Four Town real quick. Here we go. This song's called "You Know What's Up."
Okay.
I went for it, and baby, I did it on my own. Did it on my own.
So it's a banger. It slaps. Then we got to get some Big Tasty here. Trying to think. Let's go with Ferris Wheel. This one's called Ferris Wheel. Okay.
Okay.
It's very 80s.
Looking good up here where the air is. Doing Big Tasty on a wheel by Ferris. Up and up we go, I know you're gonna ask it. How we getting down from the sexy floating basket? Stop at the top, is it just our luck? Or did I tip that Connie an extra 14 bucks?
So the joke of it is all home production, like, very bad rapping on purpose, but I absolutely love it and think it's great.
Bad. Barry Goldberg is a fire starter. He's got skills. He's got bars.
He's doing it all.
All right, so
Stooge, you voted Big Tasty.
Yeah, Big Tasty is definitely.
What are your thoughts?
In my vote.
It doesn't seem fair because Goldberg's is one of my favorite newer shows that has come out in a long time, and I think Big Tasty is amazing. However, the band from Seeing Red is actually like a formed band, and they work hard at their instruments, and I don't think Barry works as hard at his talent. So I'm going to go with the band that's trying.
Dang.
The animated band, yeah.
Yeah. I know that the guy that plays Barry Goldberg watches our show, so I hope he's not like offended. Yeah.
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah. So I have like hardly any thoughts on this because I don't watch either. I've seen the Goldbergs. I like the first 2 seasons.
Well, that's so good. You should finish it. Or keep going.
But so I'm just going off of what I heard. So I'm very, very objective in this. And I'm gonna go with the Turning Red one because Because
Yeah.
I just like you're like literally choosing irony over good music. So that's the hard part, is that they're not the same category, and I'd rather keep listening to the boy band. Sorry,
You sold your soul to the mouse, my friend. Just so you know.
Yeah.
All right.
he already owns my whole. Oh, Soul. Sorry, you said Soul. Sorry,
Do we not talk about a Goofy movie? We've sold our soul a long time ago.
that's true.
To the mouse.
I guess
Isn't
that's
there a
true.
movie called Soul? Yeah, they
Yeah.
literally bought those. Yeah,
That's a DreamWorks one, isn't it?
I think it's Pixar.
No, it's
Isn't
Pixar.
it?
Oh, I shows how much I pay attention.
I haven't seen that one either. So
It's good.
couldn't
Sad.
tell
All
you.
right.
It's sad.
Nick- Soul, I heard it's pretty sad too. Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
All right. Let's keep going because we got a few more to power through, and I think
Yeah.
the next round will go faster because we don't need to do music samples.
Okay,
So
great.
here we go. Bad Blake from Crazy Heart, which is a Jeff Bridges film, and Dewey Cox from Walk Hard. It's what's his face? John C. Reilly from the movie Walk Hard, the Dewey Cox story. So I've got some music here for both of those. Just give me a quick second here to find it in this long playlist. Here we go. Oh, I almost did the wrong one.
Adele.
No, there's John C. Reilly's actually in another band on this list, surprisingly.
See, he can't be
He's
stopped. Yeah,
All right, here we go.
can't be stopped.
Here we go. This is Guilty as Charged. Or should I do Walk Hard? I don't know. I'll do Guilty as Charged.
Good morning, Your Honor. May I approach the bench? I don't give a damn what anyone thinks. I stay up all night and I smoke and I drink. I'm a wanted man.
So just a sample. He's got a couple other
Okay.
songs. Here's the Jeff Bridges. Somebody Else is what this one's called.
Used to be somebody, but now I am somebody else. I used to be somebody, but now I am somebody else.
There you go. There's a little sample for you.
Okay.
All right. So who's going first on this one?
I haven't been paying attention. Who's first? Do you want to go first, Stooge?
I'll
Or
go.
Danny? Danny, you're ready. Yeah.
It's Dewey Cox. As much as I love Jeff Bridges, I think that man's an amazing actor. But Dewey Cox, when I get stoned, even though I don't want any part of that shit, I don't want any part of it. I think that movie is amazing and fun to watch.
There you go.
I didn't see it for the first time until last year, actually.
Oh, Walk Hard.
Yeah. Yeah. So I really enjoyed it too, especially
funny.
the Jack White cameo as Elvis. So,
Right. Yeah.
but yeah. So I don't know if you want me to cut you off there, Waffles, but I'm
Go for
also
it. Go for it.
Cox in the interest of saving time.
I'm also Dewey Cox too. I'd never even heard of Crazy Heart until Stooge put this list together. So
I didn't either.
Won
I
an
know- I
Academy
like Jeff-
Award, didn't it?
that doesn't matter to me.
Yeah.
So,
I guess you're right.
yeah.
Back to Jennifer's Body.
Yeah.
Not saying they're bad movies, but
Wow.
Yeah. That's what it
I-
sounded like.
I watch non-Oscar movies a lot too and love them. And Waffles.
Non-Oscar sounds like it's such an obscure. I watch non-Oscar movies.
So I think this one we can skip through as well
Okay.
because the next one's Spinal Tap versus ADD from The Rocker, and as
Oh,
fun as
yeah.
they are, I think Spinal Tap I think they get an automatic go to the
They
next
turn
round.
it
right?
up to 11. You
Yeah,
can't.
true.
yeah. So
I'm saying
we'll
Spinal
just,
Tap too. Yeah.
in the interest of time, let's just say Spinal Tap's moving on over ADD, and I'm sorry for all the ADD fans out
Wow.
there.
Yeah, The Rocker was.
I would have
Academy Award
voted
winning
that,
too.
but-
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Emma Stone, Josh Gad, great cast, serviceable movie.
Are we on
But
a time crunch here?
we should have put Vesuvius in instead. I don't know, but
That's funny. I love that.
Oh,
movie.
do you want me to
The
go
Rocker's
through
so
the
funny.
list, Jet, of things you should have put in? Sorry. We'll wait.
all right.
Dang, Danny.
Apparently, his favorite didn't make the list.
Seriously.
So this next one, I don't need to put. I mean, I'll play if you want me to, but it's the Soggy Bottom Boys from Oh Brother, and then
Great
is
movie.
Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Is that
Okay.
what it's called? And then Blues Brothers from Blues Brothers, and
Oh,
this will
dang,
probably
that's actually really tough.
It'll probably
What
piss you
era?
guys all off, but I've never
What
seen
era?
either one of these movies.
What era of Blues
It's
Brothers?
the Belushi and
Belushi,
what's
Dan Aykroyd?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's talking OG Blue Brothers.
Yeah.
So I'll let you guys vote first because if you guys could be unanimous on something, we'll just move along with that.
This is a tough one. I genuinely love both those things.
I'm
Do you need me
actually
to
going to
play
go with Where Art
Oh.
Thou? Because
Yeah.
I love the Blues Brothers, both the remake and the original, but when it comes to music I go back to and listen to, I think
That's
the
a
Oh
good point.
Brother is like, that soundtrack's incredible. Like I can listen to it all the time.
Do you mean to refresh your memory?
Oh man, I'm gonna agree with Danny. The Soggy Bottom Boys. The thing is, the Blues Brothers are fun, but it's actually like funner to watch the movie than to listen to the music.
Yeah,
and,
exactly.
But like the "I'm a Man of Constant Sorrow" is a great song. Just in like movie alone or not movie, it's a great song in general. So I'll say Soggy Bottom Boys too.
Okay, sounds good. I'll move them along. Just to catch us up again on our voting online.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
The polls have Josie and the Pussycats moving on 66%.
Hell yeah.
Big Tasty over Four Town 66%.
Oh dang.
Dewey Cox over Bad Blake 71%.
Good.
Final Tap over ADD 90% of the vote.
Yes.
And then Blues Brothers 55% of the vote.
Ooh, that's a close one.
Bottom
But,
Boys.
I mean,
yeah.
Blues Brothers is great. That was a hard
Brothers
one.
is
To
classic,
I just
yeah.
went by what I listened to if like
Yeah.
I had the choice right now.
Gotcha.
Well,
All right, here we go. Next one. I don't need to listen to this, but I can play it for sure.
Okay.
We've got Prestige Worldwide, which is Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly from Step Brothers, Boats and Hoes, which I'll definitely sample because I love that song so much. And then the Hex Girls from Scooby Doo. So let me go ahead and play you some Boats and Hoes real quick, which is the song I accidentally almost played earlier because it said John C. Reilly and the artist. When I was looking for Dewey Cox. Will Ferrell's on it twice too because of Saga Fire.
Dude. Yeah.
Where did you guys go? There you are. Boats and Hoes.
Right here. Oh, okay.
Can you hear it okay?
Yep.
Put on your life vest, let's jump anchor. There's a nice lady who I like to spice her.
I don't think anyone's unfamiliar with that song. But do you want me to play some of the Hex Girls as well to make it
yes.
Okay. Let me switch to I couldn't find this in iTunes, so I had to, do it from YouTube. So here are the Hex Girls from Scooby Doo.
Zoinks! It's the witches! Easy, guys. It's just the Hex Girls.
Just hear that chunky bass line.
Right.
Funny, there's no bass player in their band. There's a drummer, a lead guitarist, and a key player.
Dude, you're gonna shit yourself when you realize they're not real.
What? All right, so that's enough. That's the Hex Girls right there. It's weird watching Scooby Doo and having what seems to be a little bit of a sex appeal in it with the Hex Girls.
Excuse me? Has Velma not been one of the biggest
Velma's
sex
always been a
appeals
hottie.
of like
Absolutely.
That sweater for
our
50
life?
years.
Yeah.
No sex appeal in Scooby Doo. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
She
All
just
right,
us
what
to
was
the
your-
librarian kink in our lives, okay?
So maybe if Velma was in the band, maybe, I don't know, but I'm going Prestige Worldwide.
Okay. I'm going with Hex Girls.
I'm going with Hex Girls too.
Hex Girls was so important to me growing
I was
up.
wrong
Yeah.
on this one.
I'm sorry, but those two brothers are just
They're
spoiled
stepbrothers.
and little bitches.
They're
Yeah,
stepbrothers.
stepbrothers.
The Hex Girls was like wildly important to the women I ended up being attracted to. So
Agreed,
it's
100%.
hard, yeah,
I'm
hard
with
for me
you.
to beat on that one.
Well, you guys, once again, we disagree with the online poll who had Prestige Worldwide with
Come
77
on, guys. Boats and hoes.
Boats and Hoes. Yeah.
The way you said it.
All right, we got two more. Let's get through them real quick.
Okay.
So next one is Connor and the Style Boys from Popstar. Never Stop, Never Stop. Never Stop, Never Stopping. I always get that wrong. And then Wild Stallions from Bill and Ted, the Bill and Ted series. So I don't have any Bill and Ted because not only could I not find any music on iTunes, I couldn't find any clips from YouTube where they were actually playing music.
Mm-hmm.
But I do have some of Connor and the Style Boys. And honestly, what's that called? The Something Girl. Have you guys seen any of the? Have you seen Popstar? Oh my gosh. They have this song called. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Where are you guys at?
We're right here. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry. Talking about
Have you heard the Bin Laden song? I guess I should say.
Nope.
Nope.
Okay, then
scary.
here we go.
What a sentence I didn't think I'd hear today. Yeah.
The Ben. Oh, maybe we won't even hear any of it. I don't have them on here as well.
Oh.
Anyways, they have a song about how the girl wants him to F her like the government F Bin Laden. And then it says F Bin Laden throughout of course a lot. But there's a lot of there's references to SEAL Team 6, but they say SEAL Team 69. You know, it's a lot of fun stuff.
Okay. You're selling this, yeah.
Yeah. But what was our other one here?
Wild Stallions.
Wild Stallions. I think I know where you guys are going to go with this, so I'll let you guys vote first.
You want to go? Who wants to go?
Sure, I'll say Wild Stallions.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not.
Ooh.
Well, it's difficult because I think Lonely Islands is a brilliant group of musicians, and I'm assuming they're the ones that did most of the music for Popstar, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I have not seen it, which is weird. I think I didn't realize I didn't see it till you put it on this list. Because I mean, I love pretty much everything they do, and Bill and Ted is I kind of find those movies and them annoying.
Oh, jeez.
I think
Bill
Keanu Reeves is amazing. Do not get me wrong. Keanu Reeves is a god, and I would lick everything off of his butt. But but
he's a guy.
Like the only thing I remember from that is remember when the Nightmare Rabbit came out from the Easter thing?
Yes, of course.
That's the only thing I remember for those movies, and that gave me nightmares as a kid. And I'm a horror movie fan.
Maybe we shouldn't have done this episode.
Full disclosure: I've never seen any of the Bill and Ted's.
Well, I've seen those, the early ones. I didn't see the new remake.
Yeah, I actually didn't see the newest one either, but whatever. So you're voting.
I'm going to go with Popstar, even though I've never seen it or heard it. Apparently.
So this is tough because once again, I've never seen Bill and Ted. I know they're culturally significant movies, like, you know, from the like late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah.
I feel like it's weird because I feel like if I vote Popstar, I'm losing credibility. But if I go with my heart, it's Popstar. You know what I mean? That makes sense.
What does your gut say? Your heart says one thing, your credibility says another. What does your gut say, Stooge?
My gut is pretty full right now. It doesn't give a damn what anybody thinks, so we're gonna go Popstar.
Okay, there you go.
So I'll put Popstar in there, and I'm sure, and I know this one's going to be Bill and Ted in the poll. So let me check real quick.
Maybe it won't though.
No, I'm pretty. Yeah. Bill and Ted, 82% of the vote. So people are going to burn this bitch down. So
okay,
but it's okay because they're probably going to lose to whoever goes on next. Oh yeah, for sure. So the last one, we have got Sex Bob-omb from Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. And then the Lone Rangers from Airheads. Have you seen Airheads, Danny?
I have. Of course
Waffles
I have.
has not seen Airheads.
This is an asshole move to put these two together.
It was, and it was a computer that did it because it was a randomized thing. But here's
blame the computer.
Yeah, hold on a second. So I'm going to play you some of the Lone Rangers here. It's their demo. And if you're not familiar, Waffles, the Lone Rangers is this band, fictional band, trying to make it big in Los Angeles. They can't get they can't get anyone to sign them. They can't get onto the radio, so they end up holding a radio station hostage with fake plastic guns. And it's got Adam Sandler, Brendan Fraser, Steve Buscemi, and a slew of other great cast members. I love that movie. It's great. I still watch it every once in a while for the nostalgia purpose and because it's fun. So just a little backstory on that, because I know you guys have seen Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. I'm sure people are pretty familiar with that comic series and movie. So here's the song that they made, the Lone Rangers, to try to get on the radio. So here's that song. Oh. Here we go. It's got a great intro, in my opinion. And they're definitely like a Metallica listening kind of, heavy metal, grungy kind of group as well. And you could hear it there kind of in their music. I didn't play the rest of it because when it gets to the vocals, it's not great. in my opinion.
Brendan Fraser does a great job singing.
I'm not saying he doesn't. It is the recording. Then we'll blame it on the recording.
There you go.
So there's that, and then I'll play some Sex Bomb because I love their music as well. So let me go back to my playlist here.
Okay. The Sex Pops.
Here we go. This movie kicks your teeth in. There you go. There's a sample for you. So, Waffles, you want to go first on this?
Sure. I will say Sex Bomb.
Okay, we got one for Sex Bomb. How about you, Danny?
God, what is Brie Larson's band name in Scott Pilgrim?
The Clash of Demon Head.
Yeah, that's way better than no. I'm
Whoa.
sorry, but
there's
I
like
love
5 bands in Scott Pilgrim in the world.
I know.
That you hear about. Yeah.
As much as I love Scott Pilgrim, I feel like the millennials are gonna destroy me right now. But I'm gonna go with Airheads because I watched that movie a million times and I think it's amazing.
Wow,
and they go through so much to get their demo out. You know, I'm surprised
Where's
that Vinyl Stooge over here even had a copy because the last one got pissed on and ran over. And you should really watch this movie, buddy.
One of them burned up, you know. So on the reel to reel. But yeah, no, love both of these movies. But I've never wished that the Lone Rangers were an actual band, whereas I have wished very much that Sex Bomb was a real band who actually put out music because I like it so much. So I'm going with Sex Bomb.
I think it's because I love the Metric song so much that the Clash of Demon Head.
Yeah.
Like, I love that band more.
Right. Why we didn't include Crash and the Boys, I'll never know, but it's okay.
Yeah, well, there's only 32 spots. I mean, we just finished up round 1. We still have to go through a couple more of these.
We've got to fly through this, by the
way. Real quickly, we don't have to check Instagram anymore after this, too, because this is the last one. Everything else has not been pulled. So, Lone Rangers, 56% of the vote.
That was close. 56, though? Holy cow.
Yeah. All right. So here we go. Let's start pounding through this because I think some of this will be easy, too.
I think
so. We got Powerline versus Crucial Taunt.
Powerline
for me as well. They just So Crucial Taunt. But yeah. All right, next one. We've got School of Rock versus Dr. Teeth and Electric Mayhem. I think I know where you guys are going with this.
Dr. Teeth, come on.
School of Rock. Yeah, Did you say School of Rock, Waffles? Yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah. How do I click out of this?
There's a leave button at the bottom.
I hope
you guys that one hurts.
Sorry, dude.
I'm sorry. All right. Pink Slip versus the B Sharps.
Pink Slip.
Danny.
Really? B Sharps.
I am also going to go with the B Sharps.
My heart. Oh.
What was the Pink Slip from again?
There's the
Friday.
Okay. Yeah, B Sharps.
Also, if the singer Freaky Friday sees this, I've had a crush on you since I was 12. Please call me.
All right, here we go. Robin Sparkles versus Sadie Killer and the Suspects. I'm Robin Sparkles.
Sadie Killer.
I'm gonna go Sadie Killer. Sorry, buddy.
Oh my gosh, you guys eliminated Robin Sparkles.
You eliminated Dr. Teeth.
Here, I didn't. Waffles did. Name one.
You guys got rid of Pink Slip. I have a villain arc to fulfill.
Name one Sadie Killer and the Suspect song.
No, I don't know any.
Name one Robin Sparkles song.
Let's go to the mall.
There you go. I just proved my point. All right, Sadie Killer, moving on. I'm begrudgingly going to submit the score for her to move on.
Oh my gosh, you're so funny.
All right, I just want to make sure it's well known that Robin Sparkles should at least made it to the semifinal.
Wait, have you seen How I Met Your Mother?
Dr. Teeth.
Have I seen How I Met Your Mother?
Yeah, you haven't mentioned it.
I absolutely love that show. That's probably probably tied for
the show.
I was just kidding, dude. You're fine.
All right, let's move on.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Josie and the Pussycats versus Four Town.
Josie.
I don't remember what Four Town was, so I'll say Josie.
Seeing Red.
Okay, yeah, sorry. Josie and the Pussycats.
Red, I think it was. Seeing Red.
Sorry.
All right, here we go. I'm also going Josie, so we'll submit that one.
Man, this one is going by very fast now.
Yeah, that's good. We can pump through it and then think a little bit more in the next rounds. Dewey Cox and Spinal Tap.
Ooh.
Spinal Tap.
Stooge, what's your answer?
Can I make a plea here?
Yes,
Sure.
yes.
Spinal Tap ran or however this goes.
Walked
they-
so that, yeah.
Dewey Cox, like it's the same thing. It's humorous comedy
It really
music.
is the same thing.
Spinal Tap did it. They paved the way. As much as I love Dewey Cox, we have to remember the greats. All right,
We got a
make
whole
your votes,
thesis
make your
paper out of
votes.
this, Stooge. Yeah.
So I will 100% agree with everything Danny said.
no.
I
He's
always
gonna be
like the counter argument. Just because they were the first doesn't mean it was the best.
Yeah.
If I was to sit down, I'm going to base this argument off this decision. If I was to sit down and ask which one do I
Wait.
want to watch right now, go
Can I
ahead.
make one more thing before you say that? Then the Dewey Cox movie's 3 hours long.
That and it seems shorter than Spinal Tap because turn it to
I'm
11.
I'm done.
Turn it to 11 hits. I love that.
Oh my gosh.
But a lot of the rest of it's like. So I'm going.
Okay.
Dewey Cox is what my vote's going to be. Just to put Waffles in a bind.
Yeah. I'm gonna say Spinal Tap.
There you go.
Sorry, I've watched This Is Spinal Tap so many times.
No, you don't have
Sorry.
to. I really don't care.
I apologize to you and
He's
to Dewey
angry.
Cox.
If you can't tell, he's very angry.
I know. He's walked off the show 3 times already.
Slipping dirt on the plate. Here we go. Soggy Bottom Boys and the Hex Girls.
Oh, bro.
Hex Girls.
What's your answer, Stooge? This is tough.
I'm going to go with the Hex Girls too.
I'll say
Soggy
Hex
Bottom
Girls,
Boys don't
yeah.
do it for me at all.
Oh. That's
All
funny
right.
that it was literally boys versus girls in the name. That's funny.
That is funny. Good job. All right. This one's easy for me. Connor and the Style Boys versus Sex Bomb.
The Sex Bomb.
Sex Bomb.
Yeah. Easily. All right.
I need to watch, this conversation had, given my brain so many, watch list things, whether it's a rewatch or watch for the first time.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. Here we go.
Okay.
Powerline and School of Rock.
Powerline.
Oh, man.
Powerline. Do I need to spell it out? Powerline.
This one's tough.
What are you thinking, Waffles? What's running?
No, because, both were so big to me growing up that,
It's funny because I think School of Rock, I think I was at least 18 when that came out. I could be wrong. So it's funny to hear you say growing up.
everyone, Danny and Stooge are older than me. I don't know if this has been made apparent.
Or at least.
I'm gonna say Powerline. Oh, I hate myself.
I was going to say that too. So it's
okay.
Moves on.
I love School of Rock so much, but Powerline is just so cool.
All right. The B Sharps versus Sadie Killer and the Suspects. And I'm honestly surprised Sadie Killer and the Suspects.
I am too.
I'm going to go Sadie Killers.
And it's funny because both of these bands only have 30 seconds of music in existence.
Mm-hmm.
Let's defy the odds. Let's get Sadie all the way to the end, guys.
It's Powerline.
Well, actually, since you went Sadie, I'll let you know. I'm going B Sharps, actually.
All right.
No.
It's up to you.
No. I'm gonna say Sadie Killer because that song Disobedient. I've listened to that song Disobedient 100 times because it rocks. So
okay, here we go. Name one B Sharp song.
Baby on Board.
Yeah.
Name one Sadie Killer and the Suspect song.
Disobedient.
Oh, there you go. I'll accept that. There we go.
Yeah.
Sadie Killer and the Suspects. Moving on over the B Sharps. Honestly, if you were to ask me, with no prior experience to these bands, do you want to go see a quartet band or do you want to go see, a grungy punk band? I'm like, let's go to grungy punk band.
Apu de Beaumarchais.
All right, here we go. Josie and the Pussycats versus Spinal Tap.
Josie.
Bro, this is tough.
I'm going off how many times I could watch it. I could watch Josie a million times. Spinal Tap's funny. I'll throw it on once a year.
Yeah.
Honestly, A Mighty Wind is a funnier movie when it comes to music of that genre.
Oh man, that's a good point. That genre.
So what's his name? The guy that, huh?
Christopher Guest.
Yeah, the guy that does the Best in Show and all those. Yeah, okay. Sorry.
The mockumentaries.
I've never seen Josie and the Pussycats.
Okay.
You've never seen it, buddy?
No, I've never seen it. It's on my
movie.
Yeah. But once again, Spinal Tap, it's great. Like you said, it walks so we could run, and it's got great moments. I don't think it's bad at all, but I think I'm gonna go with Josie and the Pussycats. I just like the music style a little bit more, and I think I'd probably enjoy the movie more than I did Spinal Tap. So
I'll say Josie and the Pussycats as well. Because I feel like Josie's more fun.
I feel like
Spinal Tap's funny because it's like they're a mess and their music's insane. But Josie and the Pussycats' music is like fun to listen to. So yeah.
I think everyone's gonna hate us at the end of this.
I agree. I feel like our hate comments are gonna quadruple.
So here we go. The Hex Girls and Sex Bob-omb.
That's
Sex
not
Bob-omb.
fair.
Sex Bob-omb as well.
I'll say Hex Bob-omb.
Hex Bob-omb, nice.
Oh my
No,
gosh, the
I'll say
super group.
Super group, dude. I'll say Sex Bob-omb too. They're great.
Submit score. All right, we are down to the final four, gentlemen.
All right.
Whoa, this is gonna be tough. All right, here we go.
Okay.
Powerline versus Sadie Killer and the Suspects.
Powerline.
That one. Yeah,
Powerline.
Powerline.
Oh my god,
Powerline's
Powerline's making it to the end.
Powerline is just such
Just
a
for
heavy
you,
hit.
pal.
All right, and then we have got Josie and the Pussycats versus Sex Bob-omb. Can I go first?
Yeah,
Because
yes, you can.
right. So, and you know, we'll let you guys talk about it. Maybe you won't need to, but I'm going Sex Bob-omb. I absolutely love them, so that's where my vote's going.
I'm going Josie, so now you really have to make a choice, Waffles.
Freaking
Doing this to Chris.
that's tough, man. All right, you promise not to hate me, both of you.
Who are you talking to?
That's the question. I'm just gonna say it.
No promise.
I'll say Sex Bob-omb too.
Yes.
I hate you.
I know you do. You already tell me enough.
All right.
That was a tough one.
Well, you think that's tough one? Here you go. This would be tough for me because I don't know if I can choose. So I'm hoping you guys can choose for me.
Powerline.
Well, here we go. Sex Bob-omb, Waffles.
Yeah, you have to choose Waffles.
It's Powerline and Sex Bob-omb.
Yep. And
Yeah,
you chose Sex Bomb. I chose
I'm
Powerline.
gonna ask for financial compensation from both of you for like the last three making me pick the last.
It's down to you, Waffles.
Yeah, this is tough because they're so
Are we
different.
seeing eye to eye here?
That was funny.
Are we?
Nice.
On the garbage truck.
Right.
If we listen to each other, no.
We are Sex Bob-omb. This song's about to make you sad and stuff. That's so tough because they're so different, right? You got like a pop star supposed to be like Michael Jackson versus an indie band who is supposed to like fight bad guys. All right, I'm just gonna go with my gut and my balls and my feet and my heels. And my wigs. I'm gonna say Powerline.
If we listen to each other's
Powerline.
Stooge, I am so sorry.
Dude, I love Powerline. I'm not
You
mad.
don't. You literally texted me while we're having this episode, don't let Danny win.
It was me.
I'm actually happy that both of those made it to the final round.
Right? Yeah,
I'll be
absolutely.
happy with either outcome with this. So
Yeah,
sometimes it's like our polls, like I'm like, how did we end up here? And I'm like, just that.
Longtime listeners will remember when we did the new metal bracket, I got so pissed in round 2 that I was like, I don't care how this ends anymore.
It's like Slipknot didn't move on.
Yeah, Slipknot got taken out, and I was like, this sucks. I'm not gonna play this anymore. But look at that Powerline.
We picked a cartoon as the ultimate musician.
Yeah, dude.
Can I take a moment real quick to just run through a quick list of bands?
Yes, you can, Danny. He's been waiting an hour and 18 minutes to do so. Let's hear it.
So when it comes to Jack Black, we should have chose either Sonic Death Monkey, Kathleen Turner Overdrive, Barry Jive, and the Uptown Five. All three of his bands all three of those are from the movie High Fidelity.
Okay.
Making up his new bands.
I couldn't make it through that movie. I lasted like 25 minutes into that movie and turned it off.
Oh, Danny's about to.
Okay, we'll keep moving on. One, I know this is out there and probably should be counted, but it does count. The Gorillaz. The Gorillaz are a made-up band.
Are they in a movie though? We're doing like movies or
TV show. They have music videos.
Okay, Gorillas. Gorillas.
Eddie and the Cruisers. Eddie and the Cruisers was a great movie.
I remember that one. They had that
the
one
Cantina
song.
Band from Star Wars.
We actually talked about that before you joined
We
us.
talked about before you came on. That was one I considered, but I figured just the one bop wasn't enough to get.
If you went with Robin Sparkles, why didn't we go with anyone from Full House? You had Girl Talk and Jesse and the Rippers.
Actually, someone had suggested doing Uncle Jesse's band like a week ago when they were out.
Alexis Rose from Schitt's Creek, a little bit Alexis. She was a famous club star.
Yep.
How about Steel Dragon from Rockstar, Crashing the Boys? What about Foreskin from How I Met Your Mother?
Who?
Foreskin.
Oh yeah.
The foreskins, murder, hop aboard the murder train.
Dude, you might remember this one because you're older like me. Do you remember when MTV made a fake boy band called Together?
Oh, of course, with Chris Farley's brother.
Yes.
Yeah,
And then
was
they also
hilarious.
that was a hilarious, terrible show. And also Girls for 5 Eva is a current show that's out.
Yeah, it's the exact same thing.
And Hannah Montana.
Hannah Montana.
All right, I have 3 more. They
Okay.
were all cartoons. Death Clock from Metalocalypse.
We thought about that one.
I didn't.
Mystical Spiral from Daria.
Oh, I love
Good, that's a
Daria.
good one we should have done.
The Beats from Doug.
I
I
remember the
love
Beats,
Doug, but I don't
yeah.
remember that. No.
Yeah, I love Doug and Doug Funny, but I don't remember the Beats.
They were the band that was the Beatles, but they were everyone was obsessed with the Beats.
Oh, that's funny.
All right, that's it. I think you did a good job. I just wanted to throw in a few extras.
That's the problem is when Stooge and I were talking about this idea, there was way too many we were like sorting through.
Yeah,
There's a lot.
Yeah, we there was a lot to go through, but I really do want to do trivia. I know
I think we'll just do trivia. We won't do like Q&A after.
Okay, perfect. Good, because this one is applicable to this episode specifically.
Okay.
Like I said, Sex Bomb is like my favorite one out of all those. Powerline is a close second. So I did trivia on Sex Bomb in Pilgrim versus the World movie.
The universe. Okay, love it.
So,
I'll keep score, by the way.
Yeah, keep score. Make sure to write your answer down, Waffles, and then we'll have Danny just answer, and we'll keep score. Are you ready to do this?
Yeah,
I'm ready. You ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are Sex Bomb. We're here to make you sad and stuff.
All right. We're here to sell out and whatever and stuff.
You look like Fred Durst when you did that.
Sweet, I'm gonna do it again then.
Yeah, there it is.
Right.
It's just one of those days.
I just want to break some stuff.
Oof.
Yeah. I did it all for the
chainsaw.
Where are you putting that cookie? Okay, go for it.
All right. Can you name the band members of Scott Pilgrim versus the World? I mean, of Sex Bomb.
Like the characters' names?
Yeah, just 3 members of the band. It seems like neither one of you can.
Wallace in the band? Wallace is his buddy, right?
Yeah, Wallace is not.
Wallace
Vulcan
is
kid?
his friend, yeah.
Okay, I don't know anyone. I know who they are.
I remember the drummer's name.
What's her name?
Kim.
There you go. I'll give you 1 point.
I'm trying to think of the guitarist's name.
You can say Scott. Scott.
Oh, Scott, duh.
Scott's in the band.
I should have said Scott real quick and took that point.
Duh.
And then the last one is Steven.
Steven.
He's the lead singer. Yeah, he's the talent.
Okay.
And I would have even accepted Young Meal, even though he's
Oh
like
my gosh, well, he is in the band. He plays video games and stuff.
I need to watch this movie again.
I love Scott Pilgrim.
And here's the reason why it's one of my favorite. Who directed Scott Pilgrim versus the World?
Oh my hell. I just confused his name for somebody else.
Edgar Wright? No.
Well, that is it. We'll just give it to you then, I guess.
Do you want to know what's so pathetic? I was writing down Edgar Rice Burroughs.
Oh, we were supposed to write these down on something?
No.
I'm
Waffles writes it down, so we just give him like 10 seconds to write down his answer, and then you can answer, Danny.
Oh, okay. When was the last time I did trivia? Never.
You were in a tournament for it, yeah.
So it's tied 1-1. It's good.
It's tied 1-1.
Edgar Wright's one of my top 3
Edgar
favorite directors of all time. So another reason why I love this movie. What year did it come out? Just write down real quick, Waffles, and then Danny can shout out his answer.
Yeah, got it.
All right, go for it, Danny.
2008? I don't know.
What'd you say?
I said 2010.
It is 2010. Good job.
Hey.
I wasn't as far off as I thought.
Yeah, you were pretty close.
See, look at you.
I was like, shit, that's going to be like...
1993, yeah.
Here's another pretty quick answer you should have. How many evil exes does must Scott defeat to date Ramona? Jeez, I can't even talk. I'm stumbling.
You're doing okay. You're okay.
Do you know the answer to that?
Yeah.
I think so. No, could be 7.
That is good.
7.
Correct.
Yes.
7 exes. All right. All right. How many of those can you name? So we'll get Waffles a second to write these down, if any.
I know one name. I can tell you like the actors' names, but I'm trying to think of the characters' names.
I'll accept actors, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
Make it more interesting.
All I know is Chris Evans.
We'll accept Chris Evans.
Chris Evans is one.
I know who's the magician guy. Dang it, or the emo looking guy. Oh my god, I'm drawing a blank on all of these.
I think the first one's name is Danny, isn't he?
Nope.
Is it
The very first fight? The guy
who has eyeliner.
Hippie chicks?
He has like demon girls.
Yeah. Matthew Patel.
Matthew Patel. Gosh. Freaking dang it.
And then Chris Evans is Lucas Lee.
Yes.
Yep.
And then the one girl from Arrested Development, her name is May something.
Mm-mm.
It's not May something? Okay, well, she's in Arrested Development.
It's
It's what?
Roxy.
Roxy.
Oh, okay.
Then you got Todd Ingram, the Katayanagi twins,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Kyle and Ken, and then
Jason Schwartzman, right?
Yep, the main event, Gideon Graves.
So Danny got one, I got one.
Okay.
Oh, I got a point. Sweet.
Yeah, because you got Chris Evans.
All right. What is Scott's ex-girlfriend's stage name? So Brie Larson's character. What's her name?
Man, I feel like I know this movie so well, and now we're doing this. I'm like, have I seen this movie?
I don't know.
I'll be jealous if you guys don't get this.
You'll be what?
I'm close to it.
You bastard. I think I have it.
Yeah, go for it.
Is it Envy?
It is Envy.
Yes, that's right. Good work.
I had no
Danny.
idea until you said the jealous thing.
Oh, duh. Okay, he was dropping a clue. I thought he was just at us.
A couple clues there. Yeah.
Nice,
What is the name? Remember, let give off a second to write this down because he'll probably know this. Name of the high schooler that Scott dates in the movie.
Oh, wait. I think I know.
Okay, go ahead, Danny.
Could be wrong. Is it the Knives girl?
Yep.
Knives Chow.
Knives
Chow. All right, good.
All right.
Knives.
Okay, this real musician wrote all the songs for Sex Bomb in the movie. So all the songs that play in the movie, this person wrote it for them.
I could be wrong.
Are you ready, Waffles?
I'm ready, yeah.
Okay, go ahead, Danny.
Is it Beck?
That's what I said too. Yeah.
Yeah, correct. Very good. There you go.
I love that Ramona song he did. That's great.
I was thinking automatically the sounds because I love the sounds, and
Yeah.
they did that one song, but I was like, no, they didn't do every song.
So I haven't thought about the sounds in forever.
All right. What city does the movie take place in?
Vancouver. No, wait, I'm not supposed to say anything yet. Some
Go for
Canadian
it.
town. Is it Vancouver?
Oh, wrong.
I said Toronto.
It is Toronto.
I don't know.
Toronto. Because you got to remember that Ramona comes from New York, which is like a hop, skip, and a jumping away. I'm guessing from.
It's all Canada.
You should know that better than us, Danny.
I know it's right. It's Toronto's seriously 15 minutes from my house. I should know this.
All right, here we go. What group performed the song "I'm Sad, So Very, Very Sad"?
It's not Sex Bombs.
Mm-mm.
I don't. There's so many bands. I don't know.
Go for Waffles. Just let us have it.
Crashing the Boys.
Crashing the Boys, who also have a female drummer.
Sad.
All right. Who does Ramona work for, or what job does she have? At what company? Just the answer is not Gideon, so don't write down.
I was about to say. I thought she worked for Gideon.
No, this is actually how. Think about how Scott met her or got her to talk to him.
Oh yeah. Wait, no, isn't she a delivery girl?
For who?
Remember. UPS.
Ooh, not
Amazon.
For Amazon.
Because there's that part where he says Amazon.ca. What's the website for that? Yeah.
You know what? Actually, I did say delivery girl first, so I think I should get a point for that.
I think we're just gonna give you one. Yeah.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah.
All right. At the end of the movie, when Scott battles Gideon, he earns 2 different swords. Do you know the name of those swords?
Nope.
The Hyrule sword and
the power of love and the power of self-respect. Okay, we'll move on past that one. All right. Where does the evil X Todd Ingram get his superpowers from?
God, I didn't know I should have watched this movie so recently.
I know, seriously.
I think Waffles wrote it down. Go ahead.
Go ahead. I don't know it.
Veganism.
Yep, he's a vegan.
Oh yeah.
He's a level 3 vegan or whatever. He's a level 5. Yeah.
How does Scott defeat Roxy, the evil X?
Doesn't he punch her in the?
He punches her in the boob, but that doesn't defeat her.
Oh no.
Oh, I remember.
Not a punch.
You ready, Danny? Do I have to write it down or
go for it? I don't know it.
He touches the back of her knee, right?
Pokes the back of her knee. Yep.
Yeah, and she disintegrates. What a wacky movie.
I'm gonna watch it after we get done with
Seriously, yeah. Can I come
All
over and
right.
watch it with you?
Yep.
Sick.
You can, yeah, we'll all watch it. We'll
Everyone come
stream
on
watch
over.
it.
I'll make some popcorn and
Deal. Cuddle
sprinkle
puddle.
some peanut M&Ms in there, and we'll just cuddle up on our
Oh,
big
yeah.
blanket.
Deal.
Just 2 more left here. What has Scott not done since Envy dumped him?
Smiled.
Do you even know, Danny?
I don't.
I feel like this is a direct quote, right?
Well,
but I
he
can't
got
think
one.
of it.
So he got one of these the day that Envy dumped him, and so he hasn't done it since.
A boner. Sure, this movie is not that way, but yeah, I'm gonna go with it.
I'll say boner. Too,
Boner. Sorry, guys. The answer is not boner.
What? No.
The answer is gotten a haircut. It is a hair.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
That's so PC of you.
And you wouldn't have got this, but I did prepare a tiebreaker. What's the score?
It is 7-11.
Who's the
All
11?
Good question.
All right, this one will be worth 5 points if you can get it,
Okay.
Danny.
Love
Giving
it, yeah.
you the win. Only Danny can answer.
Okay.
Okay.
How many days has it been since Scott got his last haircut in the movie?
13.
It's a triple-digit number.
Oh, I don't know.
So
More
13's
than a year.
13's close.
It's 431 days.
Wow.
You were so close, though.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm
Dang,
just happy to be here.
That was a
I
good
think
trivia
that's
round.
the first time Waffles has won trivia
I
with a
think it
guest
is the
on.
first time. Yeah.
Well, I didn't know Scott Pilgrim was good. I didn't know we were going to even do trivia.
I know. He springs it on you.
Oh,
But hey, Powerline won the bracket. So
that's all that
Yeah.
matters.
That's all that matters.
That is.
I think we should all go get a Powerline back tattoo together.
I'm down.
but
and
it
then-
like spreads across the three of us. So yeah.
I think we should get a Josie and the Pussycats one where each of our faces are different Josies.
Love it. Love it.
Different Josies.
Dibs on
They're different Josies. That's so great.
Yeah.
So we're at an hour and a half. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about before we wrap up?
Your
Or-
podcasts aren't normally an hour and a half. Ours seem to be going a lot long lately.
Nice. Nice.
We did a mixtape for a skate park, and that was almost a 2-hour episode.
A mixtape for a skate park.
Yeah, we're like, hey, each
Is
of
that
us
one
bring
already
10
out?
songs. Yeah, it came out last week.
I haven't listened to it. I need to.
It's like, let's all bring 10 songs of what we'd like to jam to at a skate park. That lasted way too long.
Hours go by.
I've never been to a skate park.
Oh, man.
I've never skated at a skate park, but I've been to plenty of skate
It's fun
parks.
to hang out
Yeah.
at them, too.
One time I was on a podcast talking about the faculty, and I talked for 2.5 hours. So
Was it my podcast?
Let's do one question then.
Okay.
one Q&A.
Yeah, one Q&A.
Okay,
To
We
who?
did it. Just to say we did it.
just to say we did it.
Yeah.
This is a fun one. It's along the same lines of the topic
Okay.
of the episode.
Do it.
This is from Nikki No Good on Instagram, who we love.
Good.
What fictional characters do you think would have the best record collection, and why?
Fictional characters.
I am going to start, and I think that Draco Malfoy from Harry Potter would have a great record collection because it'd be very sad. It'd be very demure. He would collect a lot of black records, so he'd be one of those elitists. I think he'd be fun to go hang out with and like look at records.
Huh.
That is a very well thought.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I don't want to go to like a happy characters record collection. They probably have lame records.
Well, maybe I would.
Yeah,
Who's it-
that's welcome for you.
Have good records.
I just want to go hang out with Draco Malfoy.
Hold on, I'm trying to. I would say, I bet Napoleon Dynamite would have a pretty
Oh, great
Christy.
answer.
record collection.
Absolutely.
So I think I'm going to go with Napoleon Dynamite.
He'd also have a ton of like thrifted records. So he'd brag about, getting something for $2. Yeah.
But you would definitely have, Jamiroquai in there. And then some of that
Yes,
dance tape he gets. I
absolutely.
can't remember like that kind of music. So
Yep. I love that.
I'm going to go with Trent Lane. So that is Jane's brother from Daria. He's the one that did
Oh,
the
yeah,
Mystical
yeah.
Spiral Band. And I know in high school he's just got a padded bedroom, just like Daria style almost. But I feel like once he becomes an adult, his vinyl collection is going to be like tits. Like
Yeah.
It's gonna be real nice, full of like really obscure, hard to find rock and roll.
Yeah,
Nice.
he'd be
Thanks.
fun.
Thanks,
That
everyone.
was a good question. I think it's a good.
Yeah, good work, Nikki. Thank you, Nikki. We
Thank
love
you, Nikki. If you could reach out to me at Ecto, I don't know. I don't have a prize. I'm just kidding.
He needs stickers.
Does she make stickers?
It's a guy.
Nikki is a man.
Does he make
but
stickers?
Nikki makes great stickers. Yeah.
Who makes stickers?
Who doesn't make stickers? That's the question. Beside ourselves needs
Who also
stickers.
made you guys rocks?
Oh, that's Michaela.
Yeah.
Gosh, you guys get rocks. You get stickers. All we get is like
what's her name? I can't
complaints.
think of her username.
Creatively stoned.
Creatively Stoned. Oh my gosh, we love Michaela.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, this has been an hour and a half, you guys. Make sure you listen to Beside Ourselves podcast instead of this one in the future.
One of these days they'll have stickers and rocks.
We have stickers. We don't have rocks, though.
You have stickers, but you haven't sent us any?
I mean, I have to order them, but they're on a website you can order yourself. I don't own any besides stickers.
You just have to make them and order them. And
Yeah. So we have them, but they're just not made.
I mean, I've got a spaceship technically.
We have T-shirts too and mugs. You just have to go order.
Anything else you guys want to talk about before we wrap up today?
No, just wrap it up.
Just
wrap it up.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody, thank you so much for listening. This is a longer one for us. So if you made it this far, which I doubt anybody did, you did it. We're so proud of you. Thank you so much. As always, you can follow us on Twitter,
Titter.
Twitter, TikTok, and
That's the new
Instagram.
Utah Mormon site since we got
exactly. You can follow at Deadwax Show, where we'll be posting a lot of stuff about new episodes, where we do our Q&As, where we post a lot of fun like exclusives. But also where you're gonna be able to find the Deadwax weekly playlist, where we're gonna be having some songs from the bands we mentioned today, and it'll be great. You can get a little glimpse into some fictional bands. Also, you can see our usernames right here. Please follow us online, especially Danny. Danny has been such a great guest and good friend to us, and so please give him a follow. It's mighty fine. Anyway, you can follow Danny. And as always, we appreciate every single one of you for listening. Please take care of your records. Make sure that you're cleaning them very well, and get out of the groove. And wait.
No, you're fine. I'm just gonna hold it up, bro.
But people are listening; they can't see.
Oh yeah, good call.
Also, you're gonna gatekeep people that don't like to clean their records.
We talk about cleaning records. Where on earth can you even get new records to clean?
I mean, did you know you can get records online?
What?
Know that, yeah. Well, I'm here to let you know you can at rusterrecordsonline.com. They got a slew of records to browse through. Discount code Stooge saves you 5% if you decide to buy anything. So go check it out. rusticrecordsonline.com.
I don't think I'm going to be able to be on a podcast with you guys soon.
I'm surprised neither one of you slipped out of your chair there. So
I know that was rough. That was exciting. And on that note, we thank everybody for watching this. We love you all so much. And please get out of the groove and get into the Deadwax. Goodbye, everybody. If we listen to each other's songs. I actually don't know the words. Dang it.